Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to revise the grammar topic sentence structure. We are going to recall three types of sentences. They are simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. Let us see the objectives of today's class. Children, you can read the learning objectives given in the slide. The main and foremost important objective is to learn about simple sentences, compound sentences and complex sentences. What is a simple sentence? Simple sentences has one independent clause and you can see in the bracket one subject and a verb. In other words, this type of sentence can have only one independent clause, means one main clause. They have only one subject and one verb. In the slide, subject and verb are shown with arrow marks. Children, you can see the sentence, I live in Oman. I is the subject, live is the verb, and it is illustrated with the arrow mark, subject and verb. You can see in the slide and understand it properly. There are three main types of simple sentences. Children, go through the slides and read all the examples. The first type has only one subject and one verb. Examples are given below. The cat stretched. She opened the door. Aaron made a picture. I danced. Children, you can see the subjects are underlined and the verbs are colored. The first sentence, the cat stretched. Cat is the subject. Stretched is the verb. And we can see in all the sentences you can see only one subject and one verb. This type of sentences are called simple sentences. The second type of simple sentences are with an implied subject. Children, you must know the meaning of implied subject. It means the subject is hidden or the subject is indirect. But when you read the sentence, the subject will be clear to you. Look at the example sentences. Run, open the jar carefully, read the directions, don't cry, use common sense, make the best of things, catch up. All these sentences are imperative, means command sentences. In these sentences, the implied subject can be you. That means you run, you open the jar carefully, etc. The third type of simple sentence has compound subject and one verb. Understand the meaning of compound subject, more than one subject. Some of you are confused this type of sentences with the compound sentences. So children, please pay attention. Some simple sentences are with more subjects joined by conjunction but there will be only one verb. Don't confuse these sentences to compound sentence when you see the connective and. Just focus the examples. Sarah and Noor drove to the store. Amar and I opened all the gifts. The cat and dog ate. My parents and I went to a movie. Samantha, Elizabeth and John are playing. Compound subjects are highlighted with the different colors and the verbs are underlined. Each sentence has only one verb, so they are simple sentences. And is used to join two nouns, but only one verb is there. That is why this is a simple sentence. Don't confuse with compound sentence. Let us now study the compound sentence. They have two clauses. Both are independent or main clauses. You can see they are joined together with a coordinating connective. Read the sentence given in the slide. She lives in Salalah but studies in Muscat. She lives in Salalah and she studies in Muscat. Both are independent clause. But is the conjunction. There are 7 coordinating connectives. They are and, but, for, nor, or, so, and yet. To remember easily, we use the acronym fanboys. You can see the acronym fanboys in this slide. Some examples of compound sentences are given in the next slide. Some examples of compound sentences are given below. Before reading the examples, let us note the sentence must contain a comma before the conjunction for correct punctuation. We can read the example 1. She did not cheat on the test, for it was the wrong thing to do. She did not cheat on the test is a main clause. It was the wrong thing to do is also a main clause. It is connected with for, and before the for you can see a comma. Second sentence, I really need to go to work, but I am too sick to drive. I really need to go to work. I am too sick to drive. Both are main clauses joined with a connective but, and you can see the comma before but. Same with all the remaining examples. You can go through them and understand it properly. Complex sentences contain one independent clause or main clause and one dependent clause joined together with a subordinate connective. Some examples for subordinate connectives are given in the brackets as, because, since, after, although, and when. Children, you can see the sentence given in the slide. John could not connect his computer because the room had no electric point. John could not connect his computer is an independent clause. The room had no electric point, subordinate clause, because is the connective which joined these two sentences. Look at this picture given in the slide. You can easily learn some of the main subordinating conjunctions through this fun acronym. Learn I saw a verb. I, if, S is for since, A for us, W for when, A for although, W for why, while, A for after, B for before, U for until, B for because. There are many more subordinating conjunctions which you will learn in the coming classes. Examples for complex sentences. 1. Because my tea was too cold, I heated it in the microwave. Children, you can see I heated in the microwave is underlined because it is the main clause, and the connective because is highlighted with red color. Second sentence, although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. Although is the connective, he was still unhappy is the main clause. Children, read all other sentences and note the connectives and the main clause used. Note that subordinate clauses start with a connective. Children, now note the homework. Write all the definitions in your grammar notebook. Write only 2 examples for each definition. Second one, draw or stick fanboys and I saw a verb picture in your notebook. Bye children.